it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for a while. And today in this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 bedwetting tips. Now, here are some tips that I came up to help with bedwetting, like to help prevent it and everything, because a lot of people have been sending me messages about bedwetting, and that's probably one of my most commented and popular, almost my most commented videos on. A lot of people commented on my channel about how they have the same problem, how they went through the same problem, this and that, and blah, 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 blah. So I came up with some really good tips that will hopefully help you guys who have the bedwetting problem, and it will help you stop it. So these are just some tips my parents and I came up with for when I was little and I had this problem. I don't have this problem anymore. I stopped by the time I was a teenager. So I'm going to get started. And if you came up with any tips that I missed, please let me know down in the comments below. And I'm going to get started. So number one on my list had to be don't drink any liquids before going to bed. This is like literally the most important, probably the most important rule of bedwetting is don't drink any water or any liquid before you go to bed because you will end up having to go to the bathroom. And that's one way my parents trained me is like sometimes I would ask for water before bed, but they were like, don't have water before you go to bed because you'll probably have an accident. So they made up this rule of limit the water before bed. Yeah, because I am a pretty heavy sleeper. Number two, I'm a sleeper and I don't really wake up very well if I have to go to the bathroom. Number two on my list would have to be if you have to go, get up as soon as you feel like it. I would have a really bad habit of holding in, and I'd end up holding it for so long that I'd end up peeing in my sheets, which is kind of disgusting. I'd be sleeping in pee, which is also really disgusting. And I would I don't know why, I just wouldn't get up as soon as I had to go because like I would like wait till the last minute till I really, really had to go. And I am a pretty heavy sleeper, so I have a hard time waking up when I have to go to the bathroom. I don't have that problem anymore. I used to when I was little. That's what I meant, sorry. Number three on my list would have to be if you're using a buzzer, get up before the buzzer goes off. So this is one way my parents were training me with using my buzzer was like, I didn't understand how a buzzer worked at the time. What I thought was if the buzzer went off, you had to go to the bathroom. But my parents were trying to teach me how to get off, because when you're using how to get up before the buzzer goes off. So when you're using a buzzer, if you pee in it, it makes this annoying buzzing sound and it wakes you up. So I was getting confused when I was using the buzzer because when I was a kid, I'd be using the buzzer and I thought the whole point was to get up when the buzzer went off. But the main point was to get up before the buzzer went off, because when you're using a buzzer, if you get it wet, it literally makes this really obnoxious sound and it wakes you up to go to the bathroom and like wakes you up to let you know you peed your pants. That's how a buzzer worked. That's how my parents trained me, was to get up before the buzzer went off. Number four on my list would have to be if you're going to a sleepover, have your parents pick you up before everyone goes to sleep. So I did this one time as I was invited to a Girl Scout sleepover, but my mom and dad didn't want me to stay overnight because they were worried about me getting embarrassed with my bedwetting problem. So they had me go over to the sleepover, and I had a good time with the girls and everything, and they were all very nice, but I didn't my mom didn't want me to get embarrassed so she would pick me up probably around 8:30 and stuff. So if you don't feel comfortable staying at a sleepover overnight, just have your parents pick you up when you have a bedwetting problem. Just have your parents pick you up before that everyone goes to sleep. Maybe probably like around 7:30 or so. So depending on what time everyone's going to go to bed. Number five on my list would have to be keep a plastic cover on your mattress just in case. So we did this quite a lot when I was little. It's like we had a plastic cover just in case I had an accident and stuff. And this was a good thing because my parents didn't want to have to keep washing my mattress. Yes, and I actually had a plastic cover on my mattress before because one time my cat peed on my bed and it was like really disgusting. And I had to wash all my stuff the next day. Okay, so that's an important thing, is like if you do have accidents, just keep a plastic cover on your mattress so it doesn't leak through your mattress. Number 6 on my list had to be keep a basket of underwear with the buzzer pocket in the bathroom to have it changed when you need to. So my parents and I did this when I was little. It was like we kept a basket full of buzzer underwear in the bathroom. So what the buzzer underwear did was they had like a little Velcro pocket and there where I could stick my buzzer in. We had to sew it on a lot of my mom sewed it on a lot of my underwear, and so what we did was we kept a basket so I had an easier time finding my buzzer underwear. So I had a much easier time finding my buzzer underwear. And we kept it, I think, at like the corner of the sink in the bathroom upstairs. When we had a bathroom when I had access to the bathroom upstairs at the time. And it just made it easier for me to change my underwear when I needed to. Number 7 on my list has to be always keep a hamper of dirty buzzer underwear. So if you wet your buzzer underwear, my mom and I always kept like a second like an extra hamper for dirty buzzer underwear, just in case I had accidents in my buzzer underwear and stuff. And so we had a hamper for dirty buzzer underwear and clean buzzer and we had a basket for clean buzzer underwear. So in case I had an accident in my buzzer underwear where we had to put I had to put it in a dirty clothes hamper, but we always kept like a black basket, a small black basket in the corner of the bathroom where I had my clean buzzer underwear, or so I wouldn't get confused. Number 7, I had to be always keep dirty clothes hamper for the dirty buzzer underwear. So this is very helpful so nobody gets so your child or you don't get confused about where your buzzer underwear, or what buzzer underwear is clean and what buzzer underwear is dirty. So what a good tip is to keep your dirty buzzer underwear, your urinated buzzer underwear separate, and your clean buzzer underwear from your clean buzzer underwear, so you don't get confused and accidentally pick up a dirty pair of buzzer underwear. So sorry, I'm having a brain fade. Okay, so the point is, if you don't use dirty buzzer underwear, like the buzzer underwear you peed in, because your buzzer will go off all night, just to warn you. Number 8 on my list had to be keep buzzer in a place where you can find it. So I had this problem happen to me once before. Is one time I lost my buzzer for about, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't remember how long, but I remember I lost my buzzer for a while and I couldn't find it, and I was looking all over for my buzzer. Like I lost it, I think, for about almost a month one time. Like we couldn't find it. I went to my dad's house and I forgot to bring it with me, but I was fine not going to the bathroom at his house at all. Like in my bed, like I didn't pee my bed that whole weekend, and I did pretty well. And then when I got home, we had to look for my buzzer, and I remember we couldn't find it, I think, for about a week or a month or two. I mean, I forgot. I think it was about 2 weeks we couldn't find my buzzer, and we finally found it. I think it ended up I took it off in the bathroom one day. Number 9 on my list had to be, if you're using a buzzer, pull it from the bottom of the bottom and not the wire. So I had this happen to me once before. I accidentally broke my buzzer because I was trying to pull it out so I could go to the bathroom and pull it out because it was waking me up. And I accidentally grabbed the wire and I pulled it and broke my buzzer. Oops. And so I couldn't use my buzzer at all that night. My stepdad was not happy about that. So I had to go without a buzzer that night. So it might, because like I made the mistake of pulling out my buzzer. So I had to go through, I think, 2 buzzers. My first buzzer, the wiring, I think, broke or something. And then my second buzzer, I accidentally pulled from the wire and I snapped it. Oops. I think so. I had to go through. I broke 2 buzzers. I've had 3 buzzers so far because I broke 2. So a safe tip is just pull it from the bottom, like the little part where the buzzer goes, the little part of the buzzer, like pull it from the bottom part of the buzzer. Just don't pull it from the wire or else you're going to break it. Number 10 on my list would have to be, if you're going on a trip and forget your buzzer, bring pull-ups in case you choose not to bring your buzzer. Or if you choose not to bring your buzzer, bring pull-ups, because this is so you don't have accidents in the hotel bed or your friend's bed or your friend's guest bed. So this is just in case you're still having the bedwetting problem and you don't want to embarrass yourself either at a guest house, at your friend's house, or your family member's house, and this and that. So whenever I went on trips with my family, my parents always had to bring pull-ups with me, so then they could go. So then I could go to the so then I wouldn't have to embarrass myself on the trip or ruin other people's beds when I went to the bathroom. So when I went to the bathroom and stuff. So this is just a good tip. If you choose, you can just bring pull-ups mainly. If you don't want people to hear the sound of your buzzer, just bring pull-ups with you, so then you can prevent bedwetting and stuff and embarrassing yourself or self, because it also is really helpful. The only downfall with the pull-ups, I think, if you pee in them, you end up like going to the bathroom in them more, and it becomes kind of like an issue. I've had that problem before, but they are very handy on trips just in case you don't want to ruin anybody's bedding or sheets and stuff. They are pretty handy in case you don't want to bring your buzzer, because I know it's very annoying to bring a buzzer with you when you're at someone else's house because they are pretty noisy. Okay, so those are my top 10 bedwetting tips. Sorry this video was so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for a while, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!